me on the floor as I fold laundry. Da-dum-dum. Yeah, I've been MIA for a while, and that's just because I can never think of things that I want to talk about. I've come up with some things that I want to talk about. Well, not really yet, but... What point was I getting at? Does everybody like my Hermione or summer hair? AKA I just get up, put some gel in it, and call it a day. Sometimes there's a ponytail involved. I don't know. I don't really do anything with it. I did yesterday only because I had to go to this giant meeting for the Republican Party. It was supposed to take like an hour, and the only reason I had to go is because I'm like a central committee member, which means my name was on the ballot just for like the 3 streets closest to me, just for those people. And I had to go for this stupid meeting where we were gonna just vote on our like next leader or something. So it's take like an hour, and I was there from like 6 o'clock until after midnight. It's a little bit more than an hour. I wasn't too happy, but there was this guy there that me and the guy sitting next to me fondly dubbed the man with the red hat. And that's because he had this Uncle Sam hat, and every time he stood up, he'd raise it into the air and say, "Madam Chairman! Madam Chairman!" And he'd stand there. Even if they were in the middle of a conversation, he would stand there with a little hat in the air until they called on him. So he was man with the red hat. And he was the one causing all the problems. So I blame him for the 6-hour meeting. It was actually really funny. Me and the girl sitting next to me decided that the man with the red hat worked like Frosty the Snowman, and we wanted to go take away his hat and see if he'd stop talking. Okay, so some of you may know I'm like completely and totally obsessed with the show Lost. And Lost is over now. Probably gonna start crying. I gave the show so much time and energy, and I've been working on rewatching it from start to finish, and since the finale I'm now halfway through season 4. So I'm pretty proud of my progress, considering it's only been a couple weeks. I decided that what I really want to do is give myself an outlet to answer all the questions that they just simply didn't answer in the show. Like, I thought the finale was perfect, but there are still several questions that are unanswered. So I figured, you know, if I use something that combines my musical talents with my randomosity, it could be fun. So I decided that I am going to write the Lost musical, kind of like a Harry Potter musical, but not really. It's gonna be an entertaining way for me to come up with silly, totally impossible answers for all the questions that didn't get answered. And if anybody wants to help with that, it would be totally awesome. Post about it in the hatch if you want to help, or if you have any ideas, or if you're particularly good at writing music, or if you have any funny answers to questions that didn't get answered, which I'll be doing something about all the questions that I'm going to be answering in my thing once I figure out which questions I'm going to get answered. Right now it's only like 2 pages long, and it's like the opening. So I've decided I've pretty much been an epic fail lately when it comes to videos, and I didn't really have that many to begin with. So I am coming up with this new YouTube revolution that I would like to call Vamdasack. Vamdasack stands for Vlog as many days in summer as you can. Vamdasack. So LiveJournal has this nifty question of the day thing on top. If you've never been to LiveJournal, it's like a blogging, picture site, whatever. But they always have this writing prompt of the day, and I figure to give myself something to talk about, I'll just answer that question every day. So there could be shorter videos, longer videos, whatever. They're not going to be me folding laundry and talking about randomness to catch myself up. Whew. So today's LiveJournal question was, how would you describe your sense of humor in 6 words or less? And I would have to say that my sense of humor tries to be funny but fails. There, 6 words. Okay,
It's
bye.
done when you say it's done, so just make it clear that'll be the day.
if you decide to randomly participate with me in Vamdastack, which would be totally awesome, if you just want to, you know, post about it in the hatch and just tell me, or post a video response or something, just so I know that other people are doing it too, so I don't feel, you know, like a one-girl revolution.